So again, like I said, it was a labour of love. It started off as just a promo, which then expanded into a feature. These guys pretty much got script on the Monday. We shot on the Saturday. Then the following week they get another piece of the script, and they just took it and ran with it. They had no idea if their character was going to live or die. Most of them hoped that they lived because they want to be in a sequel. I said, you know, zombies can be healed, so they can come back, as you've seen. So I'd like to open up to a little bit of cast. Just tell us about your experience working on the movie.
Well, I did a lot of preparation to get into the role of being pregnant. Really kind of experimented a little bit to see what would happen. That was really fun. And then when we got on set, we had some funny things happen. I had no idea where we were going, but I was just kind of along for the ride, and I trusted that it would be quite the experience, and it was.
And what was your experience working with Jefferson?
Jefferson is
the
super.
Fetus.
Yes, the fetus. Jefferson, you know, he doesn't get enough credit. He actually is, the reason that he's not here right now, just so you guys, if you're wondering, he books a lot of work. You know, he's been working, you know, ever since we shot and we wrapped, he's like, I gotta go, I can't make the wrap party. He's like, super high maintenance, this guy. He's got a driver now.
So John, obviously yourself, we hadn't worked with John before. Most of this cast that we knew were sort of close friends, and we call them family. And John was one of our newcomers that we brought in, but hopefully you were made to feel.
I had a great time. Is the song? Yes. I had a great time. Thank you, guys. I came from years of doing theater, and this was actually my first, I guess, screen debut, if you will. And yes, it is true. The camera does have 10 pounds. I really wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared for that one. I enjoyed that we got to film in the park, on locations, in the hospital, which was fun. I quickly learned that doing the ADR, the voice work, was actually the most difficult thing to do, especially when it was an entire monologue and trying to sit there and match it. But I had a fantastic time because he's somewhat of an ass. So that was enjoyable to play, and they, you know, they sort of gave us free rein. You know, we knew what we were going to say, but they had us develop our characters and so forth, and it was a fun time. So thank you very much.
Helen originally was actually going to be in more of the movie, but then she sprung it on us and said, I have to go to Singapore. So that's why she died off quite early in the movie, but she still did a pretty good job.
Thank you. I'm pretty excited that there's an antidote, so now you can go back and find me, and I promise not to go off to Singapore and when you film the rest. Firstly, I'd like to say a big thank you to you guys, Kerry and Evan, for giving me this opportunity and inviting me to join in the fun, and we did have some fun.
Yeah, hi, I'm Don, and again, I would just echo the thank you for having me along for the ride. You know, when we started, I think the first time Kerry even mentioned the project to me, she was like, hey, you know, we're thinking of doing something with maybe some zombies. Would you be willing to just maybe run out in the woods with us for like a weekend? And I went, sure, yeah, that sounds fun. And then 4 months later, they're like, we're doing one more day. It's we're gonna be at a beach, and you're gonna climb, and you're gonna get to kick this ball, and then you're gonna get attacked by a giant guy, and can you get in this garbage can? And I was like, yeah, okay, yeah. And just the whole, this was my experience every day. We're gonna do this now. Yes, we are gonna do that.
And what was your experience working with Jefferson Fetus?
Oh, I love the fetus. The fetus is the best thing about the entire film. Really agreeable fella. I absolutely can't wait to work with him again.
Facetious.
No, not me. No. Yeah, it was a real talented little guy.
They didn't get along.
Yeah.
So I want to know what your best quote from the director was.
Oh. Okay, the best. When we were doing the scene where I'm backing away from the second zombie in the woods, and I step on the guy's hand, and he's like, "Oh, my son! You have to find my son with the thing." We tried. I mean, we did take after take after take, and Evan just looked up, and he just kind of went, "You know, I'm not feeling the funny, man. Could you do something funnier? Just funny?" And internally, I was like, no. Yeah. Okay. And so yeah, again, more head nodding. Yeah. I got it funny. Sure. Yeah. More funnier.
So lastly, I will come to my both my fiance and the director of this movie, Evan Marlowe, which was actually great working with your partner, I will say. Was it?
That's right.
Are we still getting married? So as this was your first feature, can you tell us what your best moments were, your experiences, and just all of the above?
Well, you know, I made films in high school, 15-minute animated shorts and live-action shorts. Then I kind of put it on hold to pursue the medicine career. So I got kind of sidetracked with that for a little while. And then I'm back directing my first official feature. So I really didn't know what to expect. I just kind of got the script from her, and every week I just kind of did my best.
I said, make it.
I might have added my own little twisted embellishments here and there.
There was no eyeball in there when I wrote it. Or fetus crawling its way out of someone's stomach.
There definitely was not.
I thought I would just pay homage to the Evil Dead and then maybe do it just a little bit further with the flying fetus. And the reason we bring this up is because the fetus had a little bit of an attitude. Jefferson was not well loved among some of the actors on the set, although I must say, a fetus kind of is that kind of actor that kind of gets into the role and stays in the role off the set too, like to prepare for it, and does his own stunts, so that's pretty cool. So, but I think in general, kind of ticked off a few people.
He bit.
He did bite, actually. Yeah. But anyhow, what was the question?
Did you enjoy it? What was it like your first time directing a full feature? Obviously,
I honestly don't even remember it.
as a matter of fact, we actually start our second feature in a week's time. So we're going back to back, and then as soon as this is done, we go and get a little bit married, you know, that little small thing, and then starting another one straight afterwards. So, like I said, you know, it's a family team, and a lot of the guys we're bringing back and we're working with, and that's our philosophy. It's like, you know, if people do good work, then why not bring them on board? It only helps us like tenfold.
What was your favorite experience?
My favorite experience.
Well, Kerry had to wear 3 hats. She was an actress, or actor, I don't know what's politically correct, and a writer, and the producer, and craft service. So she had to do all of that. So 4.
Yes, craft service is never the fun job to do, which is why I always end up with me.
She was actually 2 actresses.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I played my twin sister, which was fun because there was a lot of CGI involved, so those kind of took.
Fun for you, but not for me. Sitting in front of a camera for 6 hours trying to get her to hit herself in the head with a shovel.
So yeah, it was an amazing experience, and I'm very proud of what we did because, you know, we did it on a small budget with just, you know, myself, Evan, and Chris running around with a camera and doing all of the above, and then throwing these poor actors into the unknown every week, which they did an amazing job. So thank you very much, and I just, you know, enjoy the reception afterwards, have some wine, have some cheese, and just enjoy yourself. And I look forward to working with you all again on the next one. Thank you very much.